Please grab your math page 143 with 144 on the back. Today we're talking about plane shapes. We have been talking about geometric solids or 3D shapes. Today we're talking about plane shapes. Sometimes they're called 2D shapes. So before we talked about 3D, these guys are sometimes called 2D shapes. That means they're flats. These shapes are all around you. These are the shapes that if you see them, you could step on them. Okay, if I saw a ball, could I step on a ball? Could I step on a sphere? No, I would fall off of it. But a circle I can step on. So a circle has no sides and it is completely round. A circle can turn any direction, but it's still a circle. And circles can be all different sizes. So for my first question, I have to circle the matching shapes. So like I said, this is a circle and you see just one line that just goes around and around and around and around. Okay. Here is another circle. This is super easy to match up. You guys should have figured this out way back in preschool. And hopefully when you circle your matching shapes, you can draw better circles than I'm doing here today. My circles look pretty sad. Hopefully yours look way better. Okay, the next shape that we're going to encounter is a square. A square is a shape that has 4 sides. So here's one side, 2, 3, 4. And all 4 sizes are exactly the same, or they are equal. That's the math term for the same. So equal. All 4 sides are equal. Okay? And you can turn this in any direction, and you still get a square. Sometimes when you turn it on your side, turn it on its side, it looks like a diamond, but it's still a square. So let's find the other squares, and I'm going to box them up. See this guy is turned at an angle, but he's still a square. He still has 4 sides, and they're still all exactly the same. These other shapes are not squares. If I come down here, this is a triangle, and I love triangles because triangles can be made so easily. They have 3 points, they have 3 sides, and they're kind of unique. No other shape is like triangles. Okay, so when the sides meet, they form a corner. And a triangle has 3 of these. So 1, 2, 3. It can be turned any direction, but you still get a triangle. So if I look here, 1 side, 2 side, 3 sides. That's still a triangle. Here's another one. Check this out. 1 corner, 2 corner, 3 corner. Look, I'm going to connect my corners. And what do I get? I get a triangle. Here's another triangle. 3 sides. Okay? All these triangles are facing different directions. They're angled different ways, but they're still triangles. Finally, I have a rectangle. A rectangle, like a square, has 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. However, unlike a square, the top and bottom are the same length, and the sides are the same length. So typically I have one set of sides that are shorter and another set that are longer. On a rectangle, I have 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are my corners, okay? And rectangles can be huge, they can be small. No matter which way I turn it, it's still a rectangle. This shape has no sides, it has no corners, so it's definitely not a rectangle. Here's one. Does this have 4 corners? Absolutely. Are 2 sides short? And yes. Are 2 sides long? Yes. So this guy here also is a rectangle. I need to draw a box around him. Here's another rectangle. 2 long sides on the side, and top and bottom are shorter. Now, here's one over here. Is this guy at the end a rectangle? No, because all 4 sides are equal. This one is a square. Okay? Flip your page over, and let's keep learning about our shapes. So this time they want you to color. So the circles you're going to need to color orange. So all you need to do is pull out an orange crayon, and you will color those shapes orange. Mine's a little reddish, but that's as close as the computer will give me. Remember, I only have so many colors in my crayon box here. It's kind of limited. It's a little sad. You got to take what you can get for free on the computer, right? Okay, so all the circles will be orange. Then I'll move on to the squares. The squares will be blue. So I'll look at this and I'll be like, where's some squares? Oh, I see some squares down there. And I see some squares in the middle. You'll color those blue. Likewise, the triangles green and the rectangles yellow. You can figure this out all on your own, so I'm not going to go through this. Have fun coloring your shapes. Have a great day.